everybody, Roctimus Prime here, back with another Power Rangers video review. Now today we're going to be taking a look at the last of my H Figuarts, well, original Rangers, and that is going to be the Red Ranger, or the Red Mighty Morphin Ranger. Bring him up to the front here, itch my eye because my contacts are drying out. Focus the camera. Now this can be either Jason or Rocky, depending on which season you want to go with, if you want to go pre or post peace conference. Personally, I liked Rocky better than Jason, but that's just my opinion. Now, starting off with the figure himself, he is exactly the same as the other two male sculpts that I've got. And, well, he doesn't have the crest, he doesn't have the thing that the other Tommies have. He does have a bit more articulation, but it's the exact same thing. For accessories, he does come with the H Figuarts hands, you know, the grabbing clothes and blah blah blah. He also comes with these two ones that I actually keep him in his sort of roll call pose, if you will, you know, sort of that "we are the Power Rangers" pose, you know, that they do. You know, and then the explosions behind him. You know, just sort of that kind of type thing. And he does come with a few other hands, but I keep all of their accessories in a bag, in a little Ziploc bag, so I don't lose any of them. So it gets very hard to figure out which. My thing just blinked. Which hands went with which Ranger. What isn't hard is to tell which accessory came with which Ranger. As you can see, you've got the Dragon Dagger and Saba there. He also comes with his Power Sword, which is kind of confusing. Let me focus on it. They call this the Power Sword, but yet they also call this the Power Sword. So, I don't know, nitpicking, but you can see just ow, I just poked myself. The fabulous golden detailing on it. You can even see the red Tyranno coin there with the nice black detailing down the sword itself and the little blue crystals there. It's very nice, very nicely done. Very nice sword. I don't display him with it because I keep him in his roll call pose. There we go. He also comes with the Ranger Blaster, the Ranger Stick, or whatever this thing is called. Now, as you can see, it does have some nice detailing. It doesn't say the words Power Ranger on it, but that'd be really, really tiny to put in there. So it's just really a really nice detail that they included. Not one, not two. So you got one in his holster. You have the holstered mode, you have the blaster mode, but you also have the sword stick thing, whatever this thing was supposed to be. I think what originally was supposed to be like, a sword, but yeah, they always like call their power weapons, so this became the sword. So anyway, nice inclusion of 3 of these. No! Stand up, Rocky. Stand, man. You also do get the Ranger Blaster, I think is what this thing was called, in its combined mode with the Ranger Blaster gun thing that they did like once in the show, and it was actually really cool. You also do get a separate blaster. Not entirely sure what it's called. I think the combined is the Ranger Blaster, but this thing, the Power Blaster maybe? I don't know. I'm going to call it the Power Blaster, and this is the Ranger Blaster, just for my sanity's sake. Setting those off to the side. Sword, son. Or gun sword. Sword. Blast. Sword. Sword. Stab. The holster on the Red Tyranno Ranger doesn't hold in as well as I'd like, and I probably could get some shoe polish up in there, or nail polish, excuse me, on the joints, and you can't see what I'm doing because it's all fuzzy. There we go. Stop! I'm coming! But the peg there, you know, is a little too, just like a millimeter too small for the hole. It doesn't fall off a whole lot, but it is kind of a pain in the neck when it does fall off. Articulation, I don't really know if I should go over because it's exactly the same. But you get nice joint at the head, joint at the neck. You do get full 360 at the shoulders. And they do this nice sort of seam type thing here that, works really well. Then you can do a double joint at the elbow here. It comes up and bends like that. So you can have him sort of thinking, or whistling. Is that a whistle pose or is that a thinking pose? Oh well. He does have an ab crunch. Very nice ab crunch. Very tiny. He does also have a waist joint, so you can get all sorts of crazy poses out of the guy. And this is when the belt usually falls off, or the holster, because you're messing with him, getting them all sorts of, what the frick kind of pose is that? It looks like an Igor pose. Like, Mister, I'm here. That's the kind of fun you can have with these figures, is they just stick in a pose, and, well, they stick to it. The legs here can go down like that, but they add about an inch of clearance for like high kicks and things like that, if you wanted to get him kicking up over what he's normally able to, something like that. But for the suit, it destroys the look of the suit, because it's all supposed to be, spandex. Nothing at like a thigh swivel or anything, but you do get a very nice double jointed knee, universal joint. Here goes back and forth and all around, and you do get a toe pivot for you people who like toe poses, and for certain jumping poses, I think that's pretty cool. They do come with stands, so you can have them like flying through the air with the greatest of ease. If you wanted to have like a pose where he's coming at you from the ground, sort of, you can't see it, but that does actually look pretty good to me. If he's like charging after somebody, leaping off of a building onto somebody, I think that would look pretty cool. But otherwise, it just looks like he's broken his toes, in my humble opinion. So probably one of the shorter H Figuarts Rangers reviews, but like I said, he's been done. It's just a new suit. Not really a whole lot more to say on it, really. And that's pretty much the pose I keep him in, right there. Boom. I just think, why not keep him in his roll call mode? I almost said role play mode. That would have been weird. Now, for a size comparison, here we bring in the super shiny Ranger from the, what is this, Super Mega Force line, the 6-inch line, the Heroes line. And, if I had to pick one, and this guy is like triple this guy's price, so, kind of goes without saying that this guy's better. But this guy just overall, just so you can get a size scale of sort of what the kids are going for as to what we're getting as, collectors and people who like Power Rangers. As this one does come with a Ranger blaster, which is actually bigger than the Ranger blaster that we get with the other guy, which, oh yeah, let me check something. It doesn't look bad. Little small. But, for the figure. Much better than that. Anyway, here we bring in Standman Daijujin. And, yeah. Cool. I have a lot of fun with these three guys right here. Daijujin, the Dragon Ranger, the White Ranger, and the Red Tyranno Ranger, I think are just three of the most epic ever gonna meet. So, I guess that's pretty much all I can say. This has been Optimus Prime with the Red Tyranno Ranger and the rest of the gang, saying hope you guys have a great day, great night, whenever you're watching this. May the power protect you, always.